Hello. I never used to do anything about my loose dentures, even though they kept giving me away. But now there's new Dentuhold. New Dentuhold is the first ever liquid denture fixative. It's light, non-gooey, tasteless, and odorless. And a tiny amount holds loose dentures firmly and comfortably. New Dentuhold. It controls loose dentures invisibly.
Now on for Bewitched.
Here at Le Planche School of Motoring is very tough life for cars. So, we are choosing the Citroën Vise hatchback. Of course, with its 1100 engine and slower, Citroën Vise is very nippy on traffic. Stop! And comfortable in a wide range of road conditions. With only one major service a year. Not forgetting the powerful disc brakes. I said not forgetting the powerful... Also, is specially protected against what?
Speciality teas.
Come out of the shadows. Come out with Color Glow.
Color Glow is easy to use. It brings out your natural highlights, enhances your color, and washes out in about 6 shampoos. From blonde to plum, choose the shade closest to your natural color and make your natural hair color glow.
English cheese has a new shape. St. Ivo shape, with all the taste of cheddar, but only half the fat. New shape, half the fat, all the taste.
Harb. Save £100 on heating with check cost. No deposit finance, nothing to pay till September. Ring 464-6575 now.
Look, we've stretched real lemon by 25%. That's the juice of 2 lemons, absolutely free. How's that for beating the squeeze?
The very best of Motown love songs. 32 classic hits. Buy one, get one free from Telstar.
On Channel 4. At 9 o'clock, Mo and Jude are left holding the baby in dream stuffing.
Mummy doesn't strike us as being very responsible. Mummy's perfectly responsible.
Oh, my God, Mummy's pissed.
At 9:30, the lady is a tramp, but home is where the heart is, even when it's an old van.
All we're asking for is a home improvement grant. Here, you fiddle us a grant, and we'll split it with you.
What are you suggesting?
I'm trying to bribe you, mate.
Then at 10 o'clock, Carla and Sam come to blows in Cheers.
Nobody calls me chicken. Hey, Sam, can I have the night off? Oh, thanks.
90 minutes of comedy for Friday night on Channel 4.
And comedy for Wednesday night now, and a whole new musical experience for the Monsters.
Take a look inside the Winchmore book of fully fitted kitchens. For your free copy, write to Winchmore, Mildenhall, Suffolk.
Look, we've stretched real lemon by 25%. That's the juice of 2 lemons, absolutely free. How's that for beating the squeeze?
Even if you have 100 words a minute,
or 100 fingers, learning to operate the keyboard can still be your biggest stumbling block in communicating with any personal computer today. Unless, of course, you have the Hewlett-Packard Touch. And then with just one finger, you can find an address, make a chart, edit a letter, make a forecast. The Hewlett-Packard touchscreen personal computer. Once you touch it, you may think twice about touching any other personal computer.
Pond's cold cream cleanses deep down. That's why it's more effective than the leading lotion cleanser.
No other ketchup is richer or thicker than Heinz tomato ketchup, which probably explains why no other ketchup tastes quite like Heinz. Heinz is rich with juicy tomatoes. So it'll never be thin on flavor. There's no taste better than Heinz.
What a deal. That's cheap.
Real value.
Great! If you're really serious about finding a bargain, Exchange and Mart puts you in touch.
Footloose has it all. It's the movie with the moves and the music. All new original hits, like the title song sung by Kenny Loggins, Footloose.
Gotta cut loose, put loose. Kick off the Sunday shoes. Lose, don't lose. Everybody come put loose.
The electrifying Bonnie Tyler with Holding Out for a Hero.
I'm holding on for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life. I need a hero. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night.
Shalimar's sizzling Dancing in the Sheets.
Dancing in the sheets. Dancing in the sheets.
And Denise Williams with Let's Hear It for the Boy.
Let's hear it for the boy. Let's give the boy a hand.
Footloose. It's the movie with more moves, more magic, and more original music. Footloose. The music is on your side. Rated PG.
In the West End and all over London from Friday.
Airball Tobacco Clear is the only air freshener which doesn't just cover up those telltale tobacco odors, but actually neutralizes them. So when you're expecting visitors who smoke, Airball Tobacco Clear for smokers and their friends.
Baby Bio, the 5-drop difference. Baby Bio, the 5-drop difference. Around 30 million houseplants every week get the 5-drop difference.
Please, can I have the 5-drop difference?
Baby Bio.
Rondo Veneziano. Music you'll want to listen to again and again.
Comedy and entertainment with a difference is the hallmark of the season ahead on 4, with the welcome return of the Irish RM.
That's the job cook. She's rather... So we see. Don't worry. We won't tell Mrs. Yates. Much obliged.
There's Dockland comedy.
Watch out! 4 lovelies wearing my favourite garment.
Don't miss Little Armadillos. And don't forget Who Dares Wins, with outrageous humour that holds nothing sacred.
And tonight on the Reincarnation Quiz, we'll be asking, what was this vulture in a previous life?
At the other end of the entertainment spectrum,
This will be my shining hour.
Topsies and Tiaras relives the shining hours of operetta and musical comedy. All part of the entertainment to come on Channel 4.
After the break, we flash back to the TV and film images of the family in the 70s and the new ideas which challenge the traditional roles.
With the first issue of Fitness magazine, there's a free exercise tape thrown in. So if you want to get fit, get fitness.
The Renault 11 now comes in an 1100, 1400 and a fast new 1700cc version. Drive one. Renault 11. Tough on the streets.
This year, visit the gods. Greece. There's no one on earth like it.
My dogs do enjoy pedigree chum mixer. The smell's right, it tastes right, it's nourishing and crunchy. They clean it up and it's all gone.
My dogs really adore Chum Mixer. They polish it off with great speed. I feel I really am doing the very best I can for my dogs.
I think pedigree chum mixer adds character to the meal. I'm absolutely thrilled to bits that I changed. If pedigree chum mixer wasn't the best, I shouldn't feed it.
Try the Lex Wilkinson Nightline Challenge and prove to yourself that we're probably the best next-day parcel service on the market. Nightline is the most comprehensive and a reliable next-day service, and we're so confident that you'll agree we're issuing a challenge. Send your first consignment with us on Nightline, and not only will you get 50% off our tariff prices, if we should not meet your deadline, we'll give you double your money back. Nightline offers your company nationwide coverage, gives you AM delivery, even on Saturdays, and Nightline takes any size, shape or weight. Simply dial 100 and ask for free phone. Nightline Central, now.
In the rarefied atmosphere of the city's square mile, Hill Samuel is a pretty big name, but we can be a little more down to earth. There's not much we don't know about investments and life assurance, and all our plans can be tailored to fit you exactly. So if you really want to put your financial house in order, come to ours.
Today's toothpaste, Mentodent P, in a modern pump dispenser. Mentodent P helps you protect your teeth and your gums.
How much? For 4.
In The Mask of Demetrios, Sidney Greenstreet and Peter Lorre are the unlikeliest companions, luring a ruthless killer into a trap.
I don't like this, Mr. Peters. I don't like it. What's to prevent Demetrius from coming up here and shooting us both?
Jeez. Do not let your imagination run away with you. Demetrius would not do that. It'd be too noisy and dangerous for him. Come.
The plan goes wrong, and the hunters become the quarry. The Mask of Demetrios, tonight at 11:45. Much more likely companions on 4 now, Tara and Steed, otherwise known as the Avengers.
When Marco Polo first ventured east, he experienced all the sumptuous luxuries of the Orient. Luxuries the business traveler, his modern counterpart, can still enjoy today.
For our Marco Polo business class offers an impeccable cellar, fine food, and generous accommodation. All with an effortless grace that confirms Cathay Pacific as the real traveler's way.
TVs, hi-fi, sports goods, toys, linen, china, glass, cameras, DIY equipment, videos, luggage, washing machines, watches, footwear, fashions. These are just some of the things you won't see in this short film of the Houndsditch Furniture Department. But they are just some of the hundreds of fabulous famous name goods at unbelievably low prices you will see if you come along to the Houndsditch in the City tomorrow Sunday between 9:30 and 2.
Ireland's a welcome.
Ireland's a smile.
Ireland's the good things that make life worthwhile. Ireland's a sunrise beyond the next mile. Ireland's a feeling that won't pass you by. And Ireland is closer by bee and night, by bee and night, by bee and night.
More than words can say.
That's the number 6 on this weekend climbing. The time now is 10 minutes to 7. And it's a beautiful morning out there.
Air Canada's good old Canadian hospitality makes flights so good you won't want to get off.
In the rarefied atmosphere of the city's square mile, Hill Samuel is a pretty big name. But we can be a little more down to earth. There's not much we don't know about investments and life assurance. And all our plans can be tailored to fit you exactly. So if you really want to put your financial house in order, come to ours.
Make your natural hair colour a shade more daring with glints from Clairol.
Bickerton. 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 Bickerton.
Bickerton. Bickerton. Go bag a Bickerton.
Most places will stay cloudy and misty during the night, with a little rain or sleet here and there. Tomorrow will again be quite a cloudy day everywhere. Some sheltered western spots will have a little sunshine, and most places will be dry, although a few wintry showers are likely in East Anglia and the southeast. It'll be rather cold in central and southern areas, with temperatures around 4 centigrade, 39 Fahrenheit, but in northeast Scotland it'll be mild again. There's news and further coverage of the day's events in 60 minutes, starting shortly on BBC One. The World About Us tonight begins in Leeds, where Mariel, a student from the Dinka tribe of Sudan, sets off to resolve an important family problem.
I am the eldest son, and it is our custom that the eldest son must be the first to marry. So because I was away, they married me in my absence to a girl named Ya, and sent a message to me that I should come home to collect my bride.
1,000 miles away, Mariel's bride waits for the man who's paid 80 head of cattle to marry her, but whom she's yet to meet.
It is the elder people who make the decision about our marriages. The girls are not asked their opinions. My father said, I'm giving you over to these people. They are our friends. We had marriages between us before, and so I'm marrying you to their son.
The Dinka bride who faces a conflict of cultures in The World About Us tonight at 7:45 on BBC Two. Now on to Britain's most endearing screen dowager, Margaret Rutherford, stars as the intrepid amateur sleuth Miss Marple and discovers that all is not shipshape aboard the Battledore in Murder Ahoy.
I never have to splash out when we're on holiday.
'Cause we come here to Butlins, things are free for kids all day. Come on, Dad, hurry up! Last one is a trip.
I think I'll soak the sun up now while they all take a dip.
These water jets are great. I'll spray that Tippo's head. He's a spitting image of my dad. Whoops, I squirted Dad instead.
You're looking washed out.
No, let's go to the fair.
He regrets he took the plunge.
Well, at least it's dried his hair. Dad should make a big splash at the evening show.
He's even put his drain pipes on and caused an overflow.
If you have kids like ours who drain your energy, a holiday at Butlins makes a happy family.
If you're ever troubled by a frog in your throat, suck a throat-soothing hack. There's original honey and lemon, blackcurrant and menthol flavours. Try a hack and kiss your frogs goodbye. Read it.
Where to?
To a terrific sale.
Not the West End.
No, not the West End. Clapham Junction.
Clapham Junction? Oh, Arding and Hobbs.
The store with much more than you bargained for.
Arding and Hobbs sale ends Saturday. Big reductions, many at half price, and all in one big department store.
Makes more sense. Sale shopping in Clapham Junction. Arding.
And Hobbs.
Arding and Hobbs.
On Saturday evening, an arena special, Say Amen Somebody, tells the story of two legendary figures of American gospel music, William A. Ford Smith and Thomas A. Dorsey.
Don't you know that God is strong? God says yes, Jesus.
Say Amen Somebody on Saturday at 8:20. On BBC One in just under 10 minutes, Sir Robin Day's guests in Question Time from Nottingham are the Reverend Myra Blythe, Anthony Sampson and the MPs Dr Rose Boyson and Jack Straw. We now turn the clock back to the 60s on 2 to relive the humour of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In.
Safeway shopping is quality at low prices on the kind of things you and I need every week. And Safeway shopping is the delicatessen, an exciting choice of cheeses, patties, cooked meats from all over the world. That little bit more at Safeway is a better choice of good food. Safeway shopping is quality at low prices.
Safeway! Everything you want from a store and a little bit more.
I think you'll be very impressed, Mr. Barraclough, now that I have put our stock control onto floppy disks.
With floppy disks, the only way you know they don't work is when they don't work. That's why 3M individually test every one and guarantee them for life. Who's brave enough to choose the floppy disks in your company?
There's nothing like keeping in shape. So after a good old workout with the boys, I nip home to the family for a good square meal of Super Meat Tuesday. I'll tell you, it's firm and meaty, a bit like me.
Henry, have you been fighting again?
Super Meat Tuesday, now in 4 meaty varieties. The thumping good choice for active cats. Oh, yeah.
On Channel 4 tonight, a classic Agatha Christie murder mystery. And Then There Were None. To the remote house on Indian Island come 10 strangers, each hiding a dark secret.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 little Indians.
10 little Indian boys went out to dine. One choked his little self, and then there were 9.
He's not moving. Just plain drunk.
Just plain dead.
Only 9 remain, and one of them must be the killer. And Then There Were None, tonight at 11:15, here on 4.
Coming up the tube in a couple of minutes, live music from the Thompson Twins, Susie and the Banshees and Kool and the Gang. And the first ever British TV showing of the video of the Stones' new hit single, She Was Hot. Stay cool for the tube after this.